Yeah, better phone.
Question of the days. And then we're done.
This one.
Mhm. You want this one or what?
Yeah, it's fine. Mhm.
How much does it cost to buy down the rate?
You do what?
How much does it cost to buy down the rates?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like this, you gotta ask yourself, what's the cost?
I don't just want that one.
No,
Okay.
it depends. It depends. What up? What up? Alan Johnson with the AJT.
And it's Crystal Johnson here, so I'm just hugged up over
Hugged
here.
up on my boob. Hey,
Yeah.
so question of the day from a client, and we always get questions from clients. And what we like to do is share it because probably you guys are thinking about the same thing. So if you got a question, just put it in the comments and we'll answer your question, right? As long as it's not a like,
Yeah.
you know.
Anyway.
But the question was is it worth it to buy down my rate?
Yeah.
So you guys know what buy down the rate is.
Just tell people.
Right. So basically, what you're doing is you can, when you get a loan, right? When you get a loan, so you can't do it afterwards, but once you like you're about to get your loan, you can spend some money to buy down the rate.
Yeah.
Right.
So like if you had an interest rate that is at, 6.5, and you felt that it made sense from a financial standpoint for you to buy down that interest rate by a quarter of a point or half a point, there is a calculation for a cost that will be. And then you can determine if you want that. And if you do want it, then you go ahead and put that right on the settlement statement. You buy down that rate, and then you'll be locked in at that rate. Typically, people are looking at buying down rates for depending on how long they plan to be in the house, right? If you plan to be there for an extended period of time, perhaps they want to make sure they can get that payment down to a certain price point now versus waiting till later.
Right. So the answer, the way I always answer that question, and even with us, is because we thought about buying down our rate, and it was more advantageous for us to get a 5-year on.
Yeah.
Right. So to answer that question is it depends.
Yeah.
There are certain situations for our investment properties where it made sense to buy down the rate, right? Or it made sense to get a shorter term to go from 30 years to 15 years.
Yeah.
And there were some cases where it made sense for us to buy down the rate. So to answer the question, it depends,
Yeah.
right, on your situation and what your goals are. But what I'm going to give you guys is some questions that you need to have answered so you can make a smart decision for yourself. So get your pens out, because the first question is, what does it cost to buy down the rate? So that's the first thing. What does it cost?
Yeah.
Number two, how long do you plan to own the property? And I say own because I did not say how long do you plan to live in the property, right? Because you could not live in the property and still have the loan on the property. So how long do you plan on owning the property?
Yeah.
All right. Remember, you can always refinance later, right? So if you think that we're at a really, really high interest rate right now, and you think over the next 5 years that the interest rates are going to have to come down eventually, then it might not be smart for you to buy down the rate right now, depending on what it costs, right? So those are the things that we're thinking about.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, are there other alternatives that you should consider, right? Like a temporary rate buy down, which may be cheaper than a permanent. Is there an arm or an adjustable? Is just standing pat and just like refinancing later a better choice? So, those are all the things that you need to make sure that you're at least asking yourself or having someone like help you think through it. And a great lender should be able to help you think through those things. And if they're not helping you, guess what? You don't have the right lender.
Yes.
Right. So we got like 4 or 5 lenders that we got great relationships with. The reason why can you tell them why we have always had like 3 or 4 great lenders that we work with?
Yeah, there's a couple of reasons. The first reason is that not all lenders are the same. So they can all be great people and really good at what they do, but they offer different products, right? So every company may have different offerings that could work best for you and your family. Some that may not work best. So we have multiple so that way we can find a product that is best for you. The secondary thing is that we're all human, right? At the end of the day, you're going to have different relationships with different people, right? So we want to make sure that you have an option of who you feel that your personality blends with better, right?
Right.
Because this person is going to dive deep into your finances, and you want them to do that. so they can give you the best options. Okay. So we like to have multiple, we like to have different options. We like to make sure that you have a range of products and incentives that you can use for you and your family when you make this purchase.
Yep. So if you have any questions about like getting a loan or you're thinking about buying and you just want someone to kind of talk through these things, just get with us, get into our DM. We can do a 15-minute strategy call with you just so you can think through some things. Because at the end of the day, it's not our decision, right? But it's our job to help you think through good decisions. And that's what great real estate agents do. And great professionals in general, like their lawyer, your doctor, like all of these people don't make decisions for you, but they should be helping you think through it.
Yeah. So with that being said, if you are thinking about a rate buy down or just getting in the market or just want to know a little bit more about what that may look like for you, give us a call and we'll be sure and happy. We'll be more than happy.
More than happy. More than surely. Surely more. Surely more than happy.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. You have the dream.
We have the address.
We'll see you soon.
So it's surely happy.
Surely was. I was just like that. Yeah, all that trash.
Poetic justice. Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. Question of the day. So, hi guys, it's Crystal here with the Age 18.
Who am I?
It's Alan